Hey everybody, this is Grace. Thought I'd make another video as I'm leaving my first little outing by myself in, my goodness, probably a couple of years, close to at least 18 months. And, man, am I going to be able to get through here? goodness. But I went into the Dollar Tree because there was some things, I just made a video about it. There were some things that you can only get at Dollar Tree, and of course 3 of the main things that I wanted, they didn't have, it wasn't there. Okay, I am not sitting around waiting on you to decide what you're going to do. Really, seriously. Anyway, I'm a little ticked because I was in there for a while and it was real nice. People were nice. They were social distancing and being nice, friendly, courteous. It's in the middle of the day on a Friday, and many of them were around my age. Most of them, I would say. And in walks, I've mentioned this on another video. In walks this young couple. Could have been the boy was a teenager, I don't know, or just young. Maybe the other one was his mother. But just coughing and clearing their throat, and it was obvious they had some kind of a, thing going on that sounded so awful. No mask. Everybody else was wearing a mask. There wasn't anybody there who wasn't wearing a mask that I saw. And it's a big store. It's a really big store. So it just ticked me off. It really did. I know that there's never a chance of me going there, never has been so far, that I went there and there wasn't some kind of drama. And I had forgotten about that. I was thinking that usually it's only the 99-cent store that drama happens. But no, I remember. That memory after so long. And, that's just so disrespectful. It just is, going around coughing. I don't care when it is, how many years ago it is. I don't care. When you got something going on that you're coughing, having to clear your throat, sounds really awful. That's not the best time to go shopping. Walking around people with nothing covering your face. It's just not. When has it ever been? Anything, like I just said, when anybody has anything like that can be transferred to somebody else through the air. The idiocy of some people, just is really self-centeredness, oh my goodness, all about them. Doesn't matter about anybody else. Wow. But yeah, that was disturbing. It really was, because for me, it's just been because of my health conditions and all that. I had to stay home, stay safe. Finally was able to get clear and everything, and it was really kind of by accident, because of my adrenal disorder and everything else, to be able to get what I need so I can feel comfortable going out, and be pretty safe, high percentage of safetyness. I'm trying to avoid saying certain words. And then, since then, I am serious when I say this. The places I have been, I will stay home, stay safe. Remember that. Just very rare, like go to the doctor, go to the pharmacy 3 times, this kind of thing. And in 18 months. And I did do the drive-thrus for a while. Then I had to stop again. But it took 3 months before I did it. And then, oh my goodness. Anyway, I don't want to keep going over all that. I have videos, but and then just to be faced with pure stupidity, really, I have a mask that actually says across it social distancing. I am not kidding. It says social distancing across it. And I went through a drive-through, and the what do you call them, the drive-through cashier, I guess, or whatever. He had his headset on when I drove up, and I wanted to add something to the order. And he had his headset on, and I would say something, try to say, I want to, and he'd start talking to the person on the headset really loud. So I waited, and I started to, he looked at me like, and tell me how much it is. I said, I want to add something. But then he starts talking again. You see, cuts me off. And I was like, that's annoying. You have a customer right here, and you're trying to get their money, but you're going to be on the headset? Yeah, that's annoying. He needs to learn some etiquette here. And so then he stopped again, and I said it again, and he still with his headset on. He said, he said, huh? And then he stuck his freaking unmasked head out the door close to my window. My hand went up. Sure, just instinct. My hand went up, and I said, wear a mask. And I drove off. I did not pay for it. I did not get my stuff. I could hear him yelling, ma'am. Idiots. COVID-idiots is what Dr. Phil had called them, or what Dr. Phil had heard people call them, and then it just got popularized. Somebody told me about it. I don't watch Dr. Phil, but they told me that Dr. Phil says that. And but it started off to be about hoarders and people who just didn't believe in it, way back early 2020. But anyway, that was just annoying. I mean, it was like, this is my, that was actually my second thing. The first thing that happened was I went to get, I wanted to get me something good to eat, and I like these steak nachos at this one particular place. And I went there, got home, and I don't eat the chips. It's a steak nacho salad. I don't eat the chips because I'm type 2 diabetic, and I'm not saying that is for anybody else. It's just me. My adrenal disorder. Anyway, so I get home, one for me and one for Adam. We start eating. He eats the chips. Well, the chips were burnt. Okay? Really? Yeah, come on, seriously? The rest of it was good. I don't eat the chips, but he does. And it was just burned. So then the next place was, the next time I went out, it was that guy stuck his head out close to my window because he can't put two and two together or connect the dots right and take the headset off, and then you could freaking hear me. And to not wearing a mask in a drive-through. Well, I've been talking so much on my video. I made a long video before this and now this one. But yeah, you get the gist. It was something, And then going into this place, and the only people not wearing a mask are walking around the whole perimeter of it, inside, outside, everything. Just walking around, coughing, clearing their voices. Coughing, clearing their throats. I mean, really? And coughing, no mask. How selfish and selfish. I'm telling you. I feel like cussing. But anyway, I think it's enough for now.